everyone. Welcome to Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC, APSC and NPSC preparation. Today in this video, we will be discussing the importance of NCERT in civil services examination. Friends, whenever we think of appearing in civil service examination, the first thing that we do is to go through the syllabus, and along with it, we also watch certain interviews of the previous year's successful candidates. And in these videos, we can see how they emphasize on the importance of NCERT. Undoubtedly, NCERT plays a very significant role in one's civil service preparations journey, right? And here in the later part of this video, I will be answering some of the important questions which comes to one's mind before we start preparing or before we start going through the NCERTs. Like which class range should we choose from, right? From class 6 to class 10 or 12. What are the important books, specific books that we should select, and like how to prepare notes from these NCERTs. And old versus new NCERT. This is also a very common question among the aspirants. So we will be discussing all these questions. I'll try to answer you these questions, and later in this particular series, we will be studying the important NCERTs based on subjects. Okay, subject wise, we will go through the important NCERTs.
So the first question which strikes our mind is that why NCERTs? Most all of you are graduates, some of you are postgraduates, okay, you have mastered in one particular subject. Even after that, if you have to go back to NCERTs, the books of class 6 to 12, okay, that itself is quite striking. We have worked so hard in one subject, okay, mastering one particular subject, and now we will be studying things which school students are studying, right? So that the main motive behind this is that civil servants, they are not masters of one particular topic or one particular subject, okay? They have to work for the society. They have to work on different sections of the society, work for the people in general, right? So they need to have a basic understanding of all the elements of the society, of all the possible subjects, right? So that is the reason why civil service examination expects you to study things from the grassroots level, okay? And NCERT is the most reliable and authentic source for these informations, because they update their editions like regularly. They go for updates, okay? And also the information which are published there are very authentic. You can directly use those information for framing your answers in mains, and also it is going to help you in answering questions for prelims. In fact, every year more than 30 to 40 questions are asked in prelims, okay, from UPSC, and this is a huge deal, okay? We sometimes, what happens, we can miss a particular exam by even one question. So we cannot take this risk of not going through the NCERTs, of not studying the NCERTs properly, when we have this, we already know that 30 to 40 questions are asked every year, right? And moreover, the NCERTs, they are written in such a way that it is very lucid and it is easily understood by all. If you go through one book, say once or twice, you will easily understand what they want to convey, okay, what is written there, and also it becomes easier for you to retain those information because of the simple language in which they are written. Now what's next? We have convinced ourselves that there is no doing away with the NCERTs. They are going to play a very significant role in our civil service preparation journey, okay? Then how to read the NCERTs? Because from 6 to 12, there are more than 50 books. Isn't it a time-consuming task? The answer is both a yes and a no. Yes, if you go through all the 50 books, start making notes of everything that comes across, right? Then obviously the answer is yes. And the answer is no if you opt for smart work rather than hard work. This is a very common phrase. You have heard it in all the interviews of the successful candidates, right? Go for smart work rather than hard work. What you can do is that first you take your time, okay, within 3-4 hours you try to complete reading one book. 6 and 7 standard books, it is possible to complete it within like 3-4 hours. Some of you, if you have this habit of reading, then you might end up taking lesser time also, right? So read those books, okay? Don't make any notes of it. We are also, when we will start the classes, we will also not make any note of the 6th and 6 to say 8 standard books. Rather, we will go for mind maps. That is going to help us retain way more information, okay, compared to making the like normal notes. And also it is going to help us a lot while we revise. Okay, so this is a smarter technique, smarter approach. And then at the end of your preparation, okay, at the end of your, after you have completed the reading the entire NCRTs, you must be able to revise them within less than 7 hours. Okay, because remember one thing, when you are going to appear for your prelims, you are not revising only the NCRTs. You'll have to revise the current affairs. You'll have to revise some of the topics from the standard books. Okay, all these things will be included, both for prelims as well as mains. So our point is, our aim is to give reading, okay, thorough reading of the books, make mind maps for those simple topics or simple standard books, okay? And when we reach the higher level, higher standards, then only we will make very concise and crisp notes that can be revised easily. So that should be our approach, and that is what we will be following when we discuss the NCRTs of each subject. So the last question is, which NCRTs? We have seen why NCRTs are important. We have also seen how we will study, how we will proceed in this particular journey, okay, of preparing the NCRTs. And third question, which is the last question before we start the actual process, okay, it is which NCRTs to choose from, whether to consider the books from 6 to 12 or from 9 to 12 or just 11 and 12th. Now this, friends, is a very personal choice. If you don't have idea of one particular topic, then you can start from the basics, okay? Also another important factor is that if you had a state board background, okay, then you can consider 6 to 12 because these books are comparatively new, okay? State board students, they didn't have the NCRT books, and for them it will be convenient, I think, if you consider the books from 6th to 12th. If you have NCRT, if you had CBSE background, you have already gone through these books and you are anyway revising them, so you can consider 9 to 12th, okay? And if you had one particular background, suppose you are a graduate in history, okay, then obviously you have thorough knowledge about the topic of history, so you can consider only the 11th and 12th standard. It is a personal choice, okay? It's a matter of personal choice. Now we have listed the subjects which are included in the prelims syllabus. They are history, geography, polity, economy and general science, okay? So with economy we will also consider a part of the sociology, Indian society, okay? That will help us in knowing more about the structure of our society, and also it is going to help you in framing your answers in mains, okay? So we will be considering all these topics and we will approach class wise, okay? As I have already mentioned, for 6 to 8, we won't make the conventional notes. We will go for mind maps so that it helps us in revising properly, okay? And everything that we share in the class, it will be provided, the PDF notes of the same will be provided, so you can take it from there. And if you don't have the hard copies of NCRTs, you can download it from our app. We have provided the NCRTs from 6 to class 12 of all the important subjects, okay? You can just go and download it from there. And I hope that this particular session was helpful for you, and also the upcoming sessions for NCRTs, as we discuss, it will be useful for you all, and you can get good results from it. Thank you so much.